I grew up in Puerto Rico, and I lived in Puerto Rico for nearly 11 years. Back in 2006, um, my mom decided to move to Florida, where we started our journey. After living in Florida for a couple years, my mom told us, "Hey, again, it's time to move on. Let's go somewhere else." And then we started our journey, driving all the way from Florida all the way into New York. We were living there for about 3 months or so. We kind of noticed it wasn't our place. It wasn't for us. So once again, my mom said, "You know what? New York is not for us." Summertime of 2009, my mom got in contact with a family member, and that family member lived here. We end up getting in contact with them. We moved with them, and then we've been here in Michigan since 2009. Back again to my home country, I became very interested in law enforcement just because one specific incident that occurred. There was a bad guy who escaped from police custody, and they suspected that that person was in our house. So yep, we got a knock on the door, and the inspiration and the willingness of that police officer trying to catch that person kind of gave me an opportunity to see, well, I want to make it different. Back then, we grew up looking at law enforcement as the bad guy, and I had that positive, that positive interaction with that police officer, and I'm like, well, they're not really how they're picturing them. So I got a good experience from there, and because of that interaction that I had, it kind of inspired me to become a police officer.